So in the last episode, I was feeling very optimistic of our chances of playing in the quarter final of the Champions League this season. But that optimism is dead because we are drawn against Bayern Munich in the round of 16 of the Champions League. This could be the end of our Champions League campaign. What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and this is episode 50 of AC Reggiana's Rebuild. And today I have for you guys the Champions League round of 16 clash against FC Bayern. So these are the teams that are left in the competition right now. Okay, so we have Juventus going against Atletico Madrid, Dortmund against Barcelona, Real Madrid against Manchester United, Leipzig against Inter Milan, PSG, Man City, AS Monaco against Liverpool, and Napoli against Chelsea. And to be honest, this is not ideal, guys. This could mean the end of our Champions League campaign this season. As you guys know, FC Bayern is one of the best team in Europe and in the world as well. You know, you can actually argue that. All right, and this team, particularly in this series, right, in this universe, they have an amazing teams on their hand. All right, so when we look at this right now, right, okay, they are sitting in the second position of the Bundesliga, but if you look at this, you know, they are playing quite well. You know, they're only 1 point behind Borussia Dortmund, and obviously you will be backing them, you know, to win the whole thing. As you know, in Football Manager, it's always Bayern Munich. Even here, you know, they have been winning the Bundesliga since 2013. And yeah, there's no sign of them stopping. All right. Okay, so yeah, I don't see why this season they are not going to win the Bundesliga as well. And obviously they will be looking to get through to the round of 16, you know, since they are drawn against a first timer, you know, a first time AC Reggiana's team, you know, in the Champions League. All right, so when we look over here, right, their captain is Jude Bellingham. They have the lead playing for them, and their key player is obviously Jude Bellingham. As you guys know, you know, Bellingham is one of the best player in Football Manager 23 and in the world right now, you know, in the footballing world right now, in real life. As you guys know, you know, he's doing really well in Real Madrid. Seriously, I am salty, you know, being a Liverpool fan, right, that we were unable to you know, unable to sign him in the real life. All right, so yeah, when you look at him, he is one of the best player in the world, and I know that he's gonna create a lot of problem in the midfield here today. You know, look at his attribute, guy. He has everything right for him. Okay. All right. So when we look at their formation, right? Okay. So they do play with a 4-2-2-2. All right. So if I'm not wrong, okay. So basically they play with a with a back four with two defensive midfielder, two attacking midfielder, and two striker. And look at their lineup here, guys. They have Matthias Tell, you know, still playing for them. All right. Karim Adeyemi is also with them. You know, they have Kudus, Jamal Musiala, Frankie De Jong, Jude Bellingham. Oh my God. I don't think we are going to be able to score even a single goal against them. All right. So let's have a look at their squad. All right. So when I saw them out by the capability, right? Who is Fermin Palacios? I think this might be a new gen. Yeah, it is a new gen, and he is one of the best winger I've seen in this game. I'm going to scout this player. Obviously, we are not going to be able to afford him. Look at his salary that they are paying, you know, and the value is not for sale. So obviously, you will have to spend like hundreds of millions just to sign him. But it is nice to see, right? Whether yeah, to see how this boy is. Okay, so the lead is basically their one of their best real player in the team. He's one of the best, you know, central defender, as you guys know, in the game. All right, I almost say, you know, central midfielder just now. They signed him from Juventus 66 million, you know, I think 8 years ago. All right, and he's still playing regularly for them. Look at the average rating that he has been putting up for them throughout these years. All right, Frankie De Jong is there. We have already saw just now. Who is Andy Hardwood? I think yeah, this is also one. Wow, he's a really really good English left back, right? Hmm. Okay. All right, let's scout him as well. Okay. All right. So they still have Alfonso Davies playing for them. Even Alfonso Davies, if he cannot play, right? They have the guy. Who was it again? Yeah, Andy Howard that we saw just now. All right. So Jude Bellingham is going to be suspended for today's match. All right. That is a little bit good news for us. I think. Is it? All right, so obviously, if they don't have Jude Bellingham, they're going to be playing someone else. I know they even have Andre Santos, so I assume that Andre Santos will be playing, in Bellingham's position today, right? Since he's going to be suspended and missing that game. All right, so when we look at this, they even have Osimhen playing for them. My goodness, even this 32 years old Osimhen looks really great. Oh my god, and he's injured. Obviously, he's not going to be playing. That is great, but they still have, like we saw just now, right? They have Adeyemi for them. Let's look at Adeyemi. Oh, this boy is really good. But if you if you realize, right, in FM22 he was really good. He has an amazing potential, and he always turned up to be a world star. A world class player. All right, but in FM23 he have actually dropped off a little bit, but he is still good regardless. Okay, they even have Carvalho playing for them, and in this universe Carvalho looks really good. All right, let's just scout him. Okay, I know I'm not going to be able to afford him, but just yeah, just for the sake of knowledge, I just want to know how he ended up improving and developing as a player in this universe. All right, so when we look at this, I think there is no chance that we are going to be able to beat them, and somehow against in two legs, right? I think it's going to be really hard for us. But anything can actually happen. This Football Manager Champions League. If we can start this game as good as we can, right? I think we might have a chance of getting past them. All right. I know I'm getting optimistic, but yeah, that is the only thing I can do, right? It is free to be, to be optimistic. All right. So, why don't we do that? Okay. So, Julian Nagelsmann is still their manager over here. All right. So, yeah, let's see if we can beat this Bayern Munich team. But before we get into the match, right, let's talk about our team's performance. All right, so I'm gonna be sorting, the team by the average rating, and let's talk about our lower performing players first. All right. Okay, so to be honest, I'm really disappointed with these players. Especially Kevin Zeffi. All right, so when we compare Kevin Zeffi's performance from last season I spent 10 million to make his loan deal permanent, and he played really well for us. As for his first season as a permanent player of AC Reggiana, right? He had 21 goal contribution, and he was amazing. All right, but unfortunately, this season he have actually dropped off, and if you look at this, 23 appearances, only 5 goal contribution. I'm not sure what went wrong. I'm still playing him in the same role, in the same position, but I'm not really sure what is going on with this boy, and I really hope he will be able to pick up, in these last 3 months of this season, right? Because we really need it. As you guys know, we are challenging for the Serie A this season, and I can't afford for him to stop performing for us. All right, so when we look at this, Samararo, we signed him this season from AC Roma, from AS Roma. What am I talking about? AC Roma, AS Roma for 24 million. All right, and to be honest, he have not had a good start of his career with us. Only 11 goals. I know, only 15 starts, 11 goals is quite good, but the average rating, when he doesn't score goals, right, he doesn't play well. That is the problem with him. If he doesn't score goal, but he's creating chances, and all, he's assisting goals and all, I will be still be okay for him, because he's only 23 years old. He have a little bit of a potential for him to realize, but he's not showing that in the field. If when we look at his attribute, right, especially his physicals, his technical ability, playing as an advanced forward should suit him. But I think that could be due to his mental. No, his mental's attributes is not really that great. That could be the reason why he's not performing well in the field. And if you look at this, he doesn't enjoy big matches as well. So I'm not sure whether I should be starting him or not against Bayern Munich today. All right, so Marcos, on the other hand, is one of the player that I'm really disappointed in. Last season, he was amazing for us. If you look at this, last season, he actually had 32 goal contribution for us. That was his breakout year. He's basically he was his that was his debut. As you guys know, we signed him like 2 or 3 years ago, but we couldn't pay him because of the non-European rule. But last season when he debuted for us, I really thought that he was going to be the game changer for us this season. But this season he has been awful. Only 6 goal contribution in 22 appearances, guys. That is awful. Seriously, that is awful. All right, I really hope that today, he's going to be starting off the bench today. Obviously, I'm not going to be starting him. All right. So hopefully, if we need him and he come off the bench, I really hope he's going to be putting up a good performance for us. All right. All right, so let's have a look at other players. Ivan Enrique, on the other hand, I know, 6.91 is quite good, for a left back, but when we compare him to last season he actually had 8 goal contribution, and this season only 1 assist for this player. All right, I'm not sure what is going on. This season we are actually playing quite well in Serie A, but a lot of our players are non-performing. Recently especially. Okay, so hopefully that will change in today's episode because we really need it, guys. All right, so let's stop talking about the negative and start talking about the positives of our players. All right, so Colombo is actually our best performing player this season right now. Okay, he actually has 26 goal contribution in the whole season, and he's one of our top goal scorer in the club as well. He and Norman Bissett actually tied up for the top goal scorer role this season. Okay, so we signed him this season from Torino. As you guys know, if you guys have been watching this series for so long, right? I have been signing him. I've been trying to sign him, since for a few years back. But this season we managed to sign him, for 14.5 million, and he is really paying off, the dues. All right. 24 goal contribution is really, really great for the player of his caliber. And you know what? We are not even playing him as a striker. We're playing him on the right hand side because of the injury to Axel Berenguer and basically the non-performing Marcos. Okay, so yeah, he's playing really well for us, and I'm really happy for him, and I really hope that today against Bayern Munich, he's going to be able to show us some quality as well. Okay, so Adam Hlozek. All right, so this player has been quite good. I was really not expecting him to be good. I actually signed him to be as our squad player, as you can see over here, but he is performing better than Kevin Zeffi, and he have already dispossessed Kevin Zeffi to be our first choice left winger. So last season we actually signed him during the January transfer window, and he started really, really well for us. If you look at this in Serie A, right, we spent 4.7 million for him. If you guys can actually hear some cat, right, that is my cat going crazy. I don't know what's going on with her today. So just bear with me, okay, guys? All right. Okay, so he actually had 9 goal contribution in 15 appearances in Serie A for us last season. And this season, he is getting even better. 12 goal contribution in 18 appearances in Serie A and 19 goal contribution in the whole competition. So I really hope that today against, FC Bayern, he's going to be able to do that. All right. So, he used to play in the Bundesliga, as you can see over here. We signed him from Stuttgart, and he has been performing well. So hopefully he's well aware of Bayern Munich's, tactics and all, and he's going to be playing good against them. All right. So another player that I really want to talk about, because he always go under the radar, okay, is Cortinovis. Alessandro Cortinovis. This season, he actually has a better season than Ismail Garbi. If you look at this, in the last 5 games, right, he has been one of the difference maker for us, and I'm really happy. And today, against my best judgment, I am going to be starting him today. I know this could be a very, very big gamble, and it might backfire on us, but currently he is playing better than Ismail Garbi, so I really need to start him. We really need to start giving faith to our best performing players, and hopefully they'll be able to show that on the field. As you guys know, in Football Manager, attributes, I know it does make a difference, but form is always the key in Football Manager. If your player is playing well, he's in a good form, you should be playing him more. All right. Okay, so I will be starting Portinovis today against FC Bayern. All right, so yeah, that is about our players, performance. These are the players that I wanted to talk about. And oh yeah, before I forget, Renato Vega is also having a very, very breakthrough season here today. 9 assists for him, this season. Amazing. All right. Hopefully he will do good as well for us until the end of the season. We really need the whole team, to be turning up. Guys, seriously, we really need to do that. Okay. So guys, back in Serie A, okay, we are still at the top of the table, but last episode when we were playing the Serie A game and all and everything, okay, so we were actually 4 points in front of Juventus, but we drew against Sassuolo in our last match in Serie A, and Juventus won their game. So now the point difference is only 2 points between us, this team. All right, so this is gonna be a very, very close end of the season. There's another, there's another 11 more games to go, and I really hope we are gonna be able to hold on, to this position until the end of the season. We are still unbeaten, so the invisible season is still in the play here right now. Okay, so I really hope, okay, we are going to be able to stay unbeaten and at the end of the day lift the Serie A trophy as the manager of AC Reggiana. Okay, so today, right, as I told you guys, we are going to be playing against FC Bayern, and there's going to be a game that I'm going to be playing off camera against Lazio in Serie A. Okay, so I'm going to be focusing on the Champions League. I know we are in Serie A, we are at the top of the Serie A and all, but yeah, we are in the Champions League. This is our first season in the Champions League, so I'm really excited to be playing against all these big teams. As you guys know, like last episode we were playing against Benfica. The episode before that we played against Real Madrid, FC Porto. Okay, so yeah, FC Bayern is going to be our opponent today. All right, guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against FC Bayern here today. It's going to be Plogman in goal. Our four defenders are going to be Petko Kanev, Dumi Napi, Sofiana Madi, and Ata Nasio. Doyle Hayes will be playing alongside Colo Colo as our two defensive midfielder. Adam Hlozek, Alessandro Cortinovis, and Lorenzo Colombo will be behind Samuel Raro as our striker up front. Let's just submit the team and get into the match. Alright guys, so for this first leg, we are going to be playing at home. And we really need to take advantage of this, of this situation here. Alright, so hopefully, we are going to be able to beat this, FC Bayern team. But I know it's not going to be easy because obviously they have a very, very good squad on their hand. Alright, so hopefully, if we can get a draw in our home here right now against Bayern Munich, right, I think that is going to be a win for me. It is a very, very small chance that we are getting through here. But if we can perform well against them and if we can create problem for them, right, I think that is going to be a win in my book. All right, I'm not expecting a win against them, but I just don't want us to be pushovers. That's all. Okay, so let's see if our team is going to be able to rise above this challenge and yeah, play well against FC Bayern. All right, so this is going to be a first highlight here. Sofiana Madi with a free kick. I'm not sure. He's taking his time. He's going to be playing it short to Colo Colo. Now back to him. Oh my God. Palacios actually intercepted the pass and now he's in the penalty box and that was an awful shot by him. It was not even near to the goal, to be honest. All right, guys. So there's another 5 more minutes left for the first half to end, and there's been no highlight since our first highlight just now. So yeah, I was just about to say that the first half was gonna end, and Sofiana Madi has actually give us a lead out of nowhere, guys. Okay, that could be the best first half, against FC Bayern here that I can actually ask for. Look at that, in the near post, that header actually hits the post and it went inside for a goal. And the first half scoreline is gonna end 1-1. If you look at this, the XG is actually showing that this game has been very, very tight between the two teams. And if you look at the match stat as well, we are not controlling that much possession. They are edging us a little bit, all right, but it is still respectable. Our performance has been really good, but I'm really, really, afraid of what Bayern Munich is going to do, yeah, as a reaction to our goal there just now. And yeah, I'm really sensing a beating coming up in the second half here. And hopefully, if we can actually hold on, right, can actually hold on to our narrow lead here, I think that is going to be the best performance, that we can actually hope for. Okay, now Cortino is on the left hand side. He can actually play on the left hand side as well, so he's not gonna be awkward there. And oh my God, I really thought that we were gonna win a penalty there, but it was a clean tackle according to the ref, I think. I don't know. Okay, so that was an awful pass by Doyle Hayes there, and they have won back the possession now. Frankie de Jong playing it to Alphonso Davies. He's totally unmarked there, and Matthias Tell is through. And that could be one of the best counter-attacking goal that I've actually seen in Football Manager. Okay, that pass from Alphonso Davies, right? Davies, he actually found that pass to Matthias Tell. Fair play to him. But look at this, I'm not sure what Atanasio was doing. He's actually playing quite well today, 7.0 average rating. But here, he was caught sleeping, Davies, as his pace is amazing, so when he got into that position, that was easy for him to get past Atanasio. Our players are not fast, as you guys know. Okay, Adam Lozek, my goodness, we lost the possession, and now Kanev is gonna get sent off. Oh, everything was going well for us, and now we are gonna be down by one man. You know what? I'm gonna be taking off Samararo. He's not playing well. I'm gonna bring in Ivan Enrique for him. Okay, he's gonna be playing as a wing back. Okay, so this is gonna be a problem here. Can Adam Hozek play as a attacking midfielder? He can. You know what? Screw it. He can. I just decided that he can. All right, so we are gonna be playing, defensive here, because obviously we have already lost one man now. So we are gonna be playing. Should I? You know what? Very defensive. I know you guys might not be agreeing with me or what is going on, but yep, I don't think there's any way we can actually beat them right now. So you know what? Let's just regroup. Let's just slow the not to say slow the pace down. When we win back the possession, I'm gonna be looking for us to obviously launch them on a counter attack. But we need to sit low right now. We really need to soak up the pressure, and hopefully we will be able to launch them on a counter attack, catch them on a break when we win back the possession. I'm going to encourage the team here. It's the 62 minutes here right now. We still have 20 plus minutes for us to play, and yeah, going one man down against this Bayern Munich team is not going to bode well for us. But you look at this, the time is trickling away. There's another 12 more minutes to go, and I'm going to make a few subs here. Lorenzo Colombo is on a 6.3. I'm going to take him off for. Wait, where's. Oh, okay. I really thought I forgot to put in Norman Bassett as on our bench here today. Okay, Cortinovis is on a 6.5 as well. I'm going to bring in Ismail Garbi for him. And let's see who we should bring in. Duminapi is on a 6.6, but you know what? We are playing quite well there. Doll here, I'm going to be taking him off for Renato Vega. Okay, so 4 subs done. Okay, let's just chill a bit, and hopefully we can actually hold on. If we can hold on to a draw against Bayern Munich, right, with one man down, seriously, I'm happy. I am happy. I'm not gonna complain at all. And look at this. Oh my god, I really thought that the time was gonna trickle away and we're gonna get a draw against them. And look at that. Oh my god, we have considered penalty. What are we doing? We are ruining our own performance here, guys. I really thought we were gonna. Oh my god, the penalty is awarded. Obviously, they're gonna score. I don't think Plogman has it in him, to yeah to stop the shot. And he proved me wrong. Oh my god! But they still do have a corner, and they could actually score from there. Oh my god, Plogman! I'm really so sorry for me to be doubting you, but I was not expecting him to save that penalty. Oh my god, seriously, I was not expecting that, guys. But the highlight is still going on. We are still not out of this yet. There's still a chance for them to score a goal, but Plogman got the last save, and we have got a draw against Bayern Munich. And you look at this, in the second half, like I told you guys, they were gonna react to the goal that we scored. Look at this, we did not create anything in the second half. They control the whole game, and yeah, they will be feeling so bad that they could not win against us here today because of our man of the match, Luka Plogman, saved a penalty, saved a winner against us. My goodness. All right, I was not expecting that. I will admit that I was wrong, for not having faith in him. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna tell that was a very satisfying result because I was expecting a defeat, guys. All right, seriously, I was really expecting a defeat, but we managed to fight against this Bayern Munich team. All right, so guys, I'm gonna be playing that Lazio game off camera, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Do not go anywhere. Stay. You guys would want to know whether we do get past Bayern Munich or not. All right, so do stay. I want to see you guys in a bit. We had an inspired performance against Lazio in Serie A. We won 5-2 in this game. And seriously, this was a nerve-wracking match. It was not as, as comfortable as what it seems in the scoreline. If you look at this, we were 2-0 up in the first half. But when they came back from 2 goals down and equalized in the 65 minute, I really thought that we were going to lose. Because the momentum was on their side and everything. And what I did was I changed the tactic. I played with a 4-2-4 formation. I took off, Ismail Garbi, took off Kevin Zeffi, brought in Adam Hlozak, brought in Lorenzo Colombo, and things changed. If you look at this, Norman Bassett actually scored a hat trick in this match, and we got all the 3 points from this match. And in Serie A right now, we are still in the top of the table, but unfortunately, Juventus also won their last match, and they are still 2 points behind us. I'm really not sure, I really hope that they're going to start losing game and we can actually, create a gap between these two teams, or else this is going to be a nerve wracking end of the season, guys. All right, guys. So the team that I'm going to be fielding against FC Bayern is going to be this. All right, it's going to be Plogman in goal. Our 4 defenders are going to be Ivan Enrique, Dubi Napi, Sofiana Madi, and Julian Araujo. Dol Hayes will be playing alongside Colo Colo as our 2 defensive midfielder. Adam Hlozak, Ismail Garbi, and Lorenzo Colombo will be behind Norman Bassett. The reason I'm starting Norman Bassett is because he actually scored a hat-trick against Lazio. Who knows, he can actually do the same against FC Bayern here as well. All right, unfortunately, Petko Kanev, as you guys know, he got a red card, against Bayern Munich in this last match. He's not going to be playing. Atanasio is also suspended, so I really hope there's not going to be any injury to our defenders here today, because we are really bad to the bones here right now, in our defensive position. And yeah, I just hope there's not going to be any sending off or any injury to any of our players here today. Alright, guys, so I'm not sure whether I should be calling it a luck that we got a draw against Bayern Munich in the first leg or not. But today we are going to be playing away from home. And Bayern Munich, with their home advantage, they are going to be crazy good against us. I know. All right, so I just really hope that it's not going to be a beating, and I really hope we are not going to lose, big against this Bayern Munich team, because I really don't want our morale to go down, because we have a very very important end of the season coming in. We are fighting for the Serie A this season, and I don't want this loss against Bayern Munich to ruin our form, to ruin our momentum, and ended up we lose the Serie A as well. So let's see if we can hold on, to this lead, and not lead, hold on to this draw, and maybe, who knows, create a shock result against this Bayern Munich team. All right, guys, so we are going to have a first highlight here. Sofiana Madi with a free kick. All right, so Dumi Napi with the possession, passing it all the way back to Plogman. All right, if you look at this, they are actually really pressuring us, early on in this game. They will be looking to win the possession, in a higher up the pitch and launch a counter attack against us, because they do have the pace. We saw that in the first leg, where they actually created some problem for us, and Norman Bassett have actually scored a goal there, but I'm not sure whether he was on side for this. Let's have a look at the VAR check. Is the goal going to be awarded? The goal has been awarded, and we took a lead against Bayern Munich here. In the first leg, we took a lead as well, and it's going to be the same here as well. Norman Bassett, that was a good call by me, to start him, and he have paid off his faith here to score against Bayern Munich. Okay, it's going to be a throw in here for Bayern Munich. Davies is going to be throwing it to De Jong. Bellingham is going to be playing here today. I did not realize him just now. All right, so it is going to be a little bit more harder for us to go through that. And now Adi Ami, 1-on-1 with the keeper. That was a good save by Plogman, and even an amazing clearance by Sofiana Madi. We were lucky not to concede there. And if you look at this, there's another 10 more minutes left for the first half to end. And I really hope we are going to be able to hold on to this lead until the end of the first half. And it looks that the case, If you look at this, yeah, I know we are leading in this game, but when you look at the XG, right, FC, Bayern Munich have actually been creating better chances and all. The XG is higher. And I know in the second half, they will be looking to peg us immediately and score a goal to equalize this game. All right, so I'm going to tell the team, you know what? I'm going to tell the team that, they are doing well. It is not easy to be in front against Bayern Munich. All right, and they are doing that. So, yeah, I'm just going to tell them, that I'm happy, do whatever they are doing. Sometimes we just need to praise the teams, when they're playing well, right? Okay, it is the 60th minute and we are still holding on to this lead. There's been no highlight. And while I was telling you guys, the highlight starts. Frankie de Jong with the possession to Adeyemi. Now, Upamecano, all right, he's passing it to Jamal Musiala, Bellingham to the lead. Why is the lead playing as a right back? And he actually tried to take a shot from there, but unfortunately, it actually went off target. Why is the lead playing as a right wing back in this Bayern Munich team? Yeah, he can actually do that, but I would not be playing him as a right back. Seriously. He is one of the best centre back, in Football Manager, and they are paying him, they are playing him as a. And you know what? I just realized they are playing Frankie de Jong as a central defender as well. They might be, they might be plagued with some injuries and everything. That is might be the reason why they are playing, a lot of players, off their position. And now Lindstrom with a free kick, going to be trying to look for an equalizer here. Alfonso David with a loose ball, passing it to Lindstrom again. And now Bellingham, that was an awful shot by him. It is 75 minutes and we still have a lead. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to make a few changes here. Adam Lozek is not playing well. It's on a 6.3. I'm going to bring in Kevin Zaffi for him. Dumi Napi is on a 6.5 as well. Let's bring in Simon Druget. Julian Araujo is also not playing well, but we don't have anyone. Obviously, he's going up against Alfonso Davies, so I'm not going to be, too critical over him, because, yeah, Davies is an amazing left back. Okay, so now Colombo with the possession from the throw-in. He lost the possession to Andre Santos, and now Lindstrom trying to launch Matthias Tel and Plogman. That was an amazing tackle by him, and Adeyemi almost scored a goal. That was an empty net, but his shot actually hits the post, and we are still safe. And now Doyle Hill's header actually hits the crossbar, and it went off for a corner kick. What is going on in the span of a few seconds here? A lot of things is going on, and I'm struggling to keep up, guys. Okay, now Ismail Garbi with a corner. Can we extend the lead? No, but we still have the possession here. We might have a chance by Bellingham. That was a good interception by him. And now Adeyemi with the possession. The highlight is going to end. Please, FM God, seriously, I really hope the time is just going to trickle away and we are going to get through to the quarter final of the Champions League. We are in a very good position now. We just need to defend well. Okay, there's another 4 more minutes left. Can we hold on to this lead? Can we do the impossible and knock out Bayern Munich for the Champions League? Oh my God. And we have done just that. I really don't know what happened there, how it happened, but it have happened. Oh my God. That one goal from Norman Bassett actually made the difference. And look at this. Look at these guys. Bayern Munich created a lot of chances, but they just could not finish against us. Holy shit. Guys, seriously. Does this mean that we have a chance to go all the way and win the Champions League? We have won against Bayern Munich here. Do you think there's chance? I'm getting really carried away here, but we have just beat Bayern Munich, and let's see who we are going to be facing in the quarter final of the Champions League. Okay, so when is the draw going to be done? Oh my God, why is it taking so long? So the draw is going to be on the 21st of March. And there's still a long way to go. So unfortunately, we are not going to know who we are going to be facing in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. If you want to know who we are going to be facing, do subscribe and join me tomorrow for our quarterfinal of the Champions League campaign. If you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.